here. Just playing me a little bit of zombie madness on my favorite, well, my favorite hack video game site called arcadeprehacks.com. Oh, that's right, you guys thought my computer had died, didn't you? Well, actually, it did. Let me dial this on back so you guys can see what the heck I'm doing here. You know what? I really don't need this right now, so let me do a little bit of showing off. Goodbye. Okay, so basically coming over here, looking over here to the properties. Bada bing, bada bang, bada boom. And what do we got ourselves now? New computer. Now, the other thing that's kind of cool is this computer is now actually capable enough to be able to deal with HD. And of course, this is now being filmed in HD, like that little box down there says. Oh, little box, you can go bye-bye now. Okay, hey, wait. So basically, what do I got now? I've got a Lenovo. Oh, what the hell do I do with the paperwork on this thing? Crap. Alright, well, basically, I can go with it as it sits. Mrs. Dude and I went over to Best Buy, and she was like, you know what? You got the laptop. Actually, we got the laptop. She's like, you know what? You've been going on about needing a new home computer for a while, and you've been making do with what you got. You want to just get a new computer? And I was like, okay, sure, yeah, twist my arm, you know, kick my ass. Yeah, I'll get a new computer. I won't cry too loud. So basically, what did we get? We got ourselves a pretty damn good computer. What's it got? It's got an Intel Pentium Arc CPU, which clocks out at 2.70 gigahertz. Got 6 gigs of RAM, 64-bit operating system, 500 gig drive. Pretty capable unit. I've even got my plug-in 1T. So I got a T&a-half of memory. I don't think I'm going to fill it up anytime soon. As a matter of fact, I backlogged the old computer a bunch of times, and I barely got a pie slice on that thing. So I think I'm pretty much good to go. Now, the other thing that's kind of cool is, we got into this thing and they were like, well, you know, you could do financing for 18 months with 0% at Best Buy. I don't know if this thing was really a closeout so much as they were really, I think they were trying to upgrade them now to, excuse me, Tigger moment needed. French roast. Oh no, that's the Italian roast. Oh. Good stuff. Well, anyway, the long and the short was basically our computer was going south. So I now got something that carries Windows 7. Is it a lot like XP? Kinda, sorta, almost, maybe, not quite. Making do, figuring it out. But I know I've got a computer that actually does everything that I need it to do. It's HD capable. And it doesn't crash and burn when I'm trying to do good stuff. But let's just do a quick, easy run through here, real quick and dirty. I mean, look at this thing. I have got a sick amount of memory. My local disk, I'm showing 400 gigs free. In my hard drive, my plug-in hard drive, I'm showing 737 gigs. That's a T and change. I don't think I'm filling that thing up anytime soon. Oh man, and that little pie slice there is like me pulling stuff out of my old drive. Read like this guy. My Toshiba basically had the old computer backlogged. Okay, case in point, I was using it, and I started getting that weird ass thing where, like, you know, your program on your start thing, where you basically pull up your start on your Windows. You hit the little Windows window pane, and everything pops up. And you got all the programs. You used to have the icon. While I was looking at it, it was like, okay, this weird little file thing that basically said, your program's not here any longer. This one's gone, that one's gone, this one's gone, that one's gone. I was like, oh, snackies, data fail. Okay, I know what to do here. Because basically my hard drive was going south. And if you guys ever encounter anything like this, the very first thing you do is you do not turn off your computer, ever. Jack in an accessory drive, borrow an accessory drive. Do not turn off your computer. Keep it running constantly until you get a chance to do this. But keep it running. Drag off the files. Drop them into your drive. It's very simple. All you got to do is basically just hit My Computer. The other drive will pop up as either an E, a D, or whatever letter is left after all the folderol you got plugged into your computer. So basically, you want to take these items and you want to go, oh crap, this thing's going south. I'm going to drag this and I'm going to put this in here. I'm going to drag that, put that in there. And you don't see the status bars accruing. Don't overload your CPU. Do it in a process that basically kind of puts everybody in a queue where you're doing one thing after another. But get your stuff off your computer as promptly as possible. Do not let your stuff crash. Do not reboot your computer, because every time you turn it off and you turn it back on, that is more of your OS, which has gone right down the pooper. Now, the other thing, too, is if you can upgrade, unfortunately, you do need to upgrade. It's kind of one of these recommended things where you basically reload your OS at least once a year. Did I ever reload XP? No. It was so damn stable that I never reloaded it. As a matter of fact, let's just showcase in point here. Hang on one sec. Let me move one or two things around. I can make this work. Alright, let me move one or two things around and I can make this work. I'm going to have to freehand this. It's going to be a little shaky, but here we go. Here's the old one. Okay, notice it's got a 3.5 floppy drive. It's all beat to hell. It's some bargain basement Newegg thing that my wife's co-worker's husband put together. It worked. That was a piece of crap, but it worked, okay? What have we gone to? We now have the Lenovo, and this sucker is bad. Similar size, and I opened this thing up and I took a look inside. It's empty, man. I mean, I got an accessory port here if I want to throw other goodies in there. I got a port right here. Got this huge entry area there for all the good air. Got all kinds of vents on the side, and this thing's ready to kick ass. So I can tell you for a fact, folks, when it comes down to it, the 80s Podcast channel is now geared up, ready to kick ass in such a major form. It's going to be unbelievable. And the videos you thought you were seeing that were cool before, oh no. Oh no, they are going to be kicking us to levels of which have been seen and unbounded and need to be crossed into new thresholds thereof. So, good times. Well, you know it, you love it. Tiggy's has to come in and say hi again. Alright, so here it is, podcast show. I'm going to say, eat good. Well, keep in the 10 ring. And as always, on the 80s Podcast show, I'm going to say, sure. Got you that time, didn't I?